Hi Leo, it's Lynn from Devine Central. I'm here with your July 2023 tarot reading. I'm going to pull a card in various aspects of your life, and we're just going to see what July has to bring for you. All right, so I am coming to you from somewhere in the middle of Illinois on my way to Maine. And if you hear crazy sounds in the background, I can't control it. I'm in a campground. What can I say? I am, let's see here, I'm going to switch. I've already shuffled the deck. I'm switching cameras here for you so you can see, follow along. Stellus Tarot, that's the deck that I've chosen to use this month. And, I've always loved the artwork. It's kind of my favorite. And I now found out that this is, stop that. There you go. This deck is out of print. So if you can find a used copy of it, it could be worth something. They're already growing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with work, our finances, personal relationships, friends, family, social life, and personal development or growth. We'll end by asking Spirit for a little bit of advice at the end of the reading. So let's start with work. We have the Queen of Swords. So what this card is telling me is that at some point this month, you are going to be asked to be the voice of reason on something. And I think that people respect you as being somebody with a clear head and an honest opinion. It may not be easy because they may not like what you have to say. They may not agree with what you have to say. But I think that while they may not agree or like it, they will respect the fact that you had the guts and the tenacity to stand up and say what needed to be said. So expect that you may be called upon for your reasoning skills and your negotiating skills this month. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right, so for your finances, we have the Nine of Swords. Good Lord, stop worrying so much about money. I know that things might have been tough, in past months. You might have had to lay out money that you didn't, foresee. But you might be worried about your future growth of finances, maybe because the market took a hit, or maybe you're just getting close to retirement and you want to go away. But whatever it is, listen, the universe is going to take care of you. And honestly, when the Nine of Swords comes up, it usually means that you've fretted and stewed over something that's just really never even going to come to fruition. So let the universe be your guide. Trust in the universe that it will provide you, Miss Fool or Mr. Fool, a soft landing. And just keep doing what you're doing and allow the universe to do its thing for you. Okay, as far as your personal growth, we have the Princess of Discs, which is akin to the Page of Pentacles. This is a month, if you are in a committed relationship, to learn something new about your partner. And I know that sounds kind of wacky and weird, but I'm telling you, there are things that we don't tell our significant others, or there are things we just didn't realize. Nothing agitates me more than being at a party or a barbecue or somewhere, and my husband starts telling a story about something I've never heard before. And it's there. There's always something. And I really truly believe that as we get to know the people in our lives better, we get to know little nuances about them. It just helps deepen the relationship. If you are not in a committed relationship and looking, I think that you're going to learn something new that will help you find who you're looking for. All right, so sit down with your significant other and ask them, tell me something I don't know. It might be fun. All right, because it's a fun card. All right, so as far as your friends, family, and social life, we have the Prince of Cups, which is akin to the Page of Cups. I always see this card as expect the unexpected. I think that somebody in your inner circle has either found a new love interest or something has happened that is going to be great news, and it's going to be something that will make everybody's heart go aflutter. So they've either someone, it's going to be news of a new direction. So I don't see I don't see it as pregnancy, but I do see it as possibly a new relationship. Someone's turned the corner and they finally found somebody that everybody is so happy for them, whatever the situation. You're going to be really, really happy about something that's happened to somebody. All right, that's the news that's coming. All right, then when it comes to your personal development, we have the Eight of Wands. Do you ever get the feeling in your life that, you just throw a bunch of stuff up against the wall and see what sticks? I actually like doing that. It's my way of trying something new. I'm gonna take it up for a test drive. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But sometimes we have so many different irons in the fire that, we can't really even manage them all. So I think this is going to be something where you have been either waiting for news on something or waiting for something to come to fruition. But in the meantime, you've started other projects. So I think you have a lot going on and a lot in the works. And really, none of it has come to the point where you need to make a decision on it. So I think that maybe trying to cull that down into a smaller handful of things that you can work with might make it easier for you to resolve some of those issues. What does Spirit say? Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, we've got the Six of Swords. Okay, so listen, this is about moving on, just calmer waters, right? So this is pretty frenetic, don't you think? A lot of activity there, a lot of stuff going on. It'd be nice to be able to simplify that down to something where it's, where you're headed for calmer waters, where it's not going to be so, so crazy. Doesn't mean that we don't take some of those things with us. Some of our, some of our wishes, our dreams, our issues, whatever. I call this baggage. I think we do take baggage with us when we go, but I think it's time really to walk away from things that are not necessarily coming to fruition for us. There's a time and a place for everything. And if there's something in particular that you really want to do, then you'll do it. If it's just something you keep thinking about and you keep it on the front burner, but you don't really do anything about it, it's time to walk away and set it aside for now, because if it was meant to be, it will come back into your life. That's what I'm seeing for you this month, my dear friend. And I hope you have a great month. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up so others can find it, and stop back and be sure to watch this month's tarot podcast, or our tarot readers podcast. We are talking about interviewing decks. All right, see you later. Bye.